1, 2, 3, go! When you're young, you imagine things. There's no monster beneath your bed. Just in your head, baby. Evil.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AMO Wrestling's Christmas special. Up first, we have William Reynolds in singles action. William Reynolds is not usually a man for singles action. In fact, he has not competed in singles action here in AMO yet. He still has a fairly good record on the season. And tonight he has his opportunity to prepare himself a little more for that rematch against the Carolina Connection at Space Odyssey. He's getting ready for tonight. Of course, DeAndre Campbell will be there for him at ringside. And his opponent, coming to the ring, 1/3 of ring rust, is Lucas Atkinson. Now, James Nelson had a singles match a couple months back. This is Lucas Atkinson's singles debut as well, I believe. Both men looking to have that opportunity to not only make their name as a tag team wrestler, but also as a single star here as well, as opportunities flow like honey here in AMO Wrestling. And getting that singles record up surely helps those things happen. Ref sounds for the bell. Lucas Atkinson starts off quick with the brain buster. Goes for the chop, rolling out of it is William Reynolds. Of course, we talk a lot about the Young Lions as a tag team, and they are just that. They are an incredible tag team. Of course, losing it in a multi-man tag match, the Spectacular. We are now at the Christmas special. I hope you guys are ready for the Christmas time. That is what you celebrate. Tonight we have a stat card, pay-per-view worthy, if I do say so myself. And William Reynolds just working around with the leg sweep. Atkinson picked up now. Firm wrist control and the kick to the arm. Gonna see plenty of limb targets in this match. Both teams very much dedicated to the mat. Of course, both teams still showing some power with that power bomb there by Lucas Atkins. But at the same time, they are rooted in the mat. Ring rust, of course, get their name from that Young Lions. More so named based off of their pure experience rather than how they interact in the ring, but really not Young Lions too far anymore. They've become leaders of the pack, leaders of the pride in ways, as we see William Reynolds with some kick combinations to the head and chest area of Luke. Reversal there, however, by Luke. Thrown into the corner as William Reynolds taking his time and just meets him with a punch. Lucas not a huge fan with a boot and a German. That German sending William Reynolds as he's now grabbing the arm and just hyperextending the elbow of William Reynolds. Like I mentioned, many arms targets, many leg targets, I'm sure, knees, elbows, wrist, ankles, anything that they could really grab is all fair game. Andy Garrett not with the rest of his team here at ringside, keeping things fair. Ooh, punch to the face of William Reynolds. Irish whip into the corner, very slow paced at the moment, but heavy strikes as we see William Reynolds hit that Japanese arm drag, it looked like from my angle. Now meeting him with some quick strikes, building that momentum back up, evading him and kicking him at the side of the red from the apron, jumping back in the ring now. No, Lucas catching him, another German from Lucas into a hatch suplex. Only a 1 count from the ref. I believe that is the first pinfall of this match. William Reynolds fighting away, kick to the abdomen now. Takedown, going for the pin. 2 count there, that time from William Reynolds, as he is now setting up, possibly looking for that cradle shock. No, going for the reverse DDT, somersault reverse DDT, and no, a kick out by Lucas Atkinson. It's a move we haven't seen from William in a minute. Going for the kick, but no dodge by Lucas Atkinson, but still bumping off of him into the ropes. Both men dazed for the moment. As Lucas Atkinson now taking William Reynolds to the outside as he's going. Oh, and a twisting plancha to the outside, and he is feeling himself, beating his chest. He is excited for this singles match now, throwing him into the barricade. Off the barricade goes the head of William Reynolds, but no, William Reynolds reversing it, but just to be thrown again, tripping over his feet before hitting the barricade or stairs. Ref at a count of 5 as we see that rolling kaput kick from Lucas Atkinson. As William Reynolds taking him down once again this time. Head off the mat on the outside. Ref at an 8 count. Of course, they have until 20. Now Lucas having to walk over there to DeAndre Campbell if he so chooses. DeAndre Campbell probably not the biggest fan of him at the moment, choosing to not get involved as William Reynolds now throws him back over. Ref at 12 count now. 13, both teams very combustible, waiting on the outside. If things get too dicey, I will not be surprised if I see DeAndre Campbell or James Nelson interfere in some sort of manner. Ref now, high count. 17 count from the ref. We could see a count out here. 18 now as Lucas Atkinson, 19, but no, he decides to get out of the ring. Very risky, but I guess when it is your first singles match, you want it to be clear and decisive. William Reynolds now throwing him off the stairs as things are getting heavy on the outside. Ref still counting. Missing the takedown that time was William Reynolds. Now Lucas Atkinson throwing him back inside of the ring, getting back in himself. This match will continue as Lucas Atkinson is setting up, getting him up, and goes for the Tiger Driver. Only a 2 count, however, by William Reynolds, kicking him down once again. That kick might have been out of sheer frustration of Lucas. as they are now exchanging chops and blows back and forth. Williams setting him up on the rope himself, slapping him on the chest, and now it is William Reynolds' time to fly with the suicide dive to the outside. Did not expect to see two different type of maneuvers like that from these two men. I expected them to stay inside of the ring, but they are continually going outside. This tag team division is very competitive. Nobody wants to give an inch. These singles divisions are also nobody wants to give up a win. Nobody wants to give up a loss. People are willing to do whatever it takes to pick up the victory, as William Reynolds with a reversal into the reverse DDT. William Reynolds now kicking him in the stomach and meets him with the knee straight to the nose of Lucas Atkinson. Is now going for the pin. And no, a kick out by Lucas Atkinson, just barely, as William Reynolds is staring down at him, as now he's decided to end it right here, right now. We could see another one of those somersault DDTs as he plants him on the mat. And 1, 2, 3, as William Reynolds is victorious this evening in his first singles match. And ladies and gentlemen, the Young Lions are poised at the top of the Pride, looking to get their tag team titles back. Now we are on to our second match, as coming to the ring first is Antoine Jackson. Antoine coming in to his third match here, his second singles match. And the level of competition that Antoine Jackson has been thrown into is purely insane in some aspects. He debuted against the current EWTV champion, fighting Bobby Blackwell, giving him a decent fight, but it just wasn't enough to stop. Now he was going to go up against the former Pure champion in BT Bobby Man. And I just know BT Bobby Man is not in a good mood. Antoine's still looking to make his impact here in AMO. And BT is just the grizzled older vet looking to squash him before he gets a chance to even bloom. But Antoine Jackson, still very, very talented, still has so much potential that has been untapped going into this match and going into the future. He's just waiting for that one spark, and that one spark here could be tonight at the expense of the experienced BT Bobby Man as he begins to make his way to the ring. BT hasn't been the most active over the past month, possibly taking a small break to just heal up some minor bumps and bruises. But despite those bumps and bruises and their potentiality, what is the reality now is that BT is back in the ring. Both men looking confident in their entrances as they're now getting just staring down their opponent as the ref rings the bell for this match to start. Antoine starting off with a suplex there to BT. Bobby standing up. BT now grabbing him, putting him against the ropes, setting him up. This is a quite chaotic start to the match as he's just dragging him and slamming him off the mat. That's not a pretty move. It's just effective. Now cranking at the neck of Antoine Jackson and going for the quick pin. Just a 1 count. Barely a 1 count there for Antoine Jackson. As Antoine already gets outside of the ring. Jumping back in now as BT just grabs him, dropping him on the back of his head, and he has to take another breather. BT not letting him do so, taking it back to the outside and being met with a suplex by Antoine. Checking the knees of BT as he just gets Irish whipped to the outside. This is probably not really the start Antoine is wanting, even though he's been able to get some big moves in early with those suplexes. That is all of his major offense. As he's now reversing it, getting some strikes in on BT. BT almost saying bring it more there, just kind of squaring off, exchanging blows. As BT not letting him get that one in. And now going back to the headlock position. Oh, and that twisting face buster. It almost looked like a neck breaker there for a second, but no, we're back up to an 8 count already as Antoine Jackson looking to finally get back in the ring. Taking his breather inside. Going outside now with both men. As Antoine Jackson getting up, rolling around. Hurricane Rana on the outside to BT Bobby Man, spiking his head off of his mats. Now shoving him into the barricade. Shots to the stomach of Antoine. Going for the cravat, but no. Throwing him in the ring now as BT gets inside following. Setting him up. Straight jacket DDT. Going for another pin now as he gets the rope break. Foot must have been under the bottom rope. Ref could see it from his perspective, and now BT just getting him up for the brain buster as Antoine almost rolling back to the outside, this time stopping at the apron. Reversing BT, then getting back in as he is dazed. Irish whipping him off of the ropes and picking him up into the slam. Kick to the chest now. Trying to put BT in a box with that European uppercut. Following some more striking. Another Irish whip off the ropes. Could see another slam, but no, this time arm drag. Still learning more and more about Antoine as he's showcasing recently some more of his athletic side with that Hurricane Run on the outside and the arm drag there. Now hanging BT over the ropes as almost retribution to him earlier being slammed from that same position. But no, BT getting him up suplex in reversal of whatever Antoine had planned. Setting him up now as he gets him for another straightjacket DDT. Grabbing his arms, not allowing him to fully save himself. So we see a tour of the islands from Antoine real quick. European once again. And now he gets the elbow drop in there as well. Getting the arm behind BT and just wrenching out. Oh my goodness. That shoulder could be worse for wear. It could be a target looking forward, but as you see the atomic drop into that big boot and this senton from Antoine. As he goes for the pin. 2 count as BT shrugs him off. Still on the ground as Antoine is looking to finish it right now. As he's getting him up. Crucifix. Powerbomb. 2. No. Kick out by BT. Setting him up. Another powerbomb by Antoine. Showing some power against the vet here. Snapmare. And just stomping on the head of BT. Wrenching at the neck now, slowing it down to the pace he wants as BT is starting to get out of it. Major shot to the ribs, following it with that clothesline. Completely sending BT as he goes for the pin now, but no, Antoine kicks out early. As he gets him up, grabbing him in the BT driver by BT. Bobby Man looking for the pin now. That could possibly be it, but no. 2 in a kick out by Antoine as BT a little concerned now, setting up once again. As he gets Antoine up in the burning hammer, now spiking him off of the mat in the 2 count in 3. As BT Bobby Man finishes Antoine here tonight to pick up a return victory here on AMO. Antoine had him on the ropes for moments, but wasn't able to pull off the upset here tonight. As he will have many opportunities to do so in the future. Tonight, as you hear the theme, is about BT Bobby Man. Now focus on the women's action. As coming to the ring first is the Lucha Libre Maria Garcia. Maria has found her momentum once again going into this match. She is fighting the former women's champion, Destiny, here tonight. Winning this match will be huge. I was hoping to get inside of that women's title match. contendership is still up in the air. It's one of the 2 titles that does not have a clear rematch. This match will be big when it comes to who will go on to face Selena Violet. This is a big opportunity for Maria here tonight.
And still, it's all about me.
Now coming to the ring, the 2-time champion, Destiny Martinez, looking to go on and make it a 3-time event. First time these 2 women have faced in a one-on-one situation, I believe. As Destiny starts off strong. As Maria has not been able to catch a breath yet. Rolling out of the ring real quick, rolling in. Catching Destiny off guard with a taunt, snapmare, and the kick to the back. As Destiny's now angry, but Maria is using her speed and agility with the tilt-a-whirl Hurricane Rana, sending Destiny. Now Irish Whip off the ropes. No, but Destiny catches Maria before giving the opportunity for some offense, and now headlocks her. And shows some of her own agility there. Following it with some power as Maria now getting her by the back of the head. Looking to send her to the ropes, but no, Destiny elbowing out of it. Striking the head and neck area, and oh my goodness. Comboing up is Destiny, and Maria's back on the ground, this time going for a pin, but no, the fighting spirit of the Lucha Libre will not be denied quite yet. But oh, and here's Destiny once again, kick to the back. Destiny seems angry after losing that title to Selena. She's now just showing off her raw power, dropping her behind her. Now setting up for some more offense now, going for a kick as Maria gets around it. Irish whipping once again. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Oh, and now a kick straight to the stomach, chopping at the head, setting her up again, almost looking to kick her in the stomach once more. And we just see this combination again from Destiny. And now just stepping on Maria. This time roll through double foot stomp by Maria sends Destiny in the same position she was just in. Following up with a Hurricane Rana now, getting some momentum on her side. Double, well, just a straight drop kick. I almost said single double drop kick, but you get the point. Knee to the back of Destiny, now setting up Maria. Sunset Flip power bomb. Both women having that powerbomb style in her arsenal as Maria sets up. I thought she was going to go for that 619, but no, goes to the outside and finds the neck breaker. Destiny slingshots back in as Maria still in control, but no, roll through by Destiny and the spine buster planting as she goes for the pin now. Only the 1 count by Maria. But no snapmare. Destiny kick. And a spear by Destiny, cutting Maria in two. That spear came out of left field as a 2 count for Destiny. As she is setting up, getting Maria up. Final destination now by Destiny, and only a 2 count yet again. As Maria still fighting, not somebody to give up easily. And oh, Destiny just clocks her. But no, Maria and Destiny back and forth. As Maria has to hit something big, going for a pin. I don't know. Only the 1 count there. Needs to hit something big to continue moving forward. Oh, going for the setup for the 619, but getting caught by Maria into the power bomb. And now just following through, driving down Maria with that kick as she's setting her up. And another rolling Death Valley driver. Double leg drop to Maria, setting her up now, but no, Maria fighting it off with her own suplex as Destiny rolling to the apron. Not probably where Maria wants her to set up for that 619, as Destiny grabs her and jumps off the apron. Now playing some mind games with Destiny. Almost like she was going to quit. Destiny wanting to fight and catches her with that kick to the back. But rolling through is Maria with a drop toe hold. But still another back and forth as Maria clubs Destiny. But now getting her up once again. Rolling Death Valley driver, and the ribs of Maria have to be aching right now. She gets her up into that power bomb and focusing on the ribs again with the Samoan drop. The back of Maria, the abdomen of Maria has to be hurting, but still kicking out is Maria. Headlock, and goes for the Spanish fly. Chopping at Destiny, reversal however, setting her up. No, caught into the moonsault. As Destiny rolls through, and oh, hits her, drives through with the spear yet again. And there has been so much abdomen damage. That's a 3 count as Destiny picks up the win by nearly breaking breaking the ribs, bruising the sternum, doing whatever she could to the midsection of Maria to pick up the victory. She had that spear up her sleeve. And when she saw her opportunity, as Maria was about to just fully get her momentum back, pulled the trigger and cut through Maria for the win. And Destiny looks to go back to the women's title match. That is up in the air still, but that has to be a good case for the champ Selena once again. We move on now to our 4th match of the evening of 2 powerhouses clashing.
But my heart love big, you know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of demons come to my show as well as angels, you know what I'm saying? A lot of demons, 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 a lot of demons.
Coming to the ring first, the Cyborg, Midas. Midas coming off of his unsuccessful title opportunity. It'll be interesting to see what is next for the hybrid expert. Cyborg Midas. He still has so much talent.
It's wanting to give me way more of it. They want me to love it through the mud and dust. The reason with happy people I'm disgusted. I'm talking about those things that make you do bad things. Living the evil up in the fast lane. Making me want to have a wicked persona, beating the hell up out of people, making me mad, man. Gave me the gun when I ran up in Dillon's in 9th grade with a slight range. I was ice age. Another reason Nina won't have any light days. Voted me the king of darkness. Voted me to be really heartless. All up in my spirit they march. They making me start sparking at the targets. Woke up today I was steaming. Cause when I found out I was not dreaming. Because the host that influenced me the most was a goddamn demon.
His opponent this evening is the EWTV champion, handsome Bobby Blackwell. Man of few words, but one thing is clear on his mind, is his mission is to simply bring the HURT to his opponents. He's currently undefeated, looking to take on Midas here tonight. Like I said, battle of the big boys. Many people are fighting for that title he holds there. Of course, he will be defending it at Pinnacle. We will keep you up to date when that date is announced. He'll be fighting Chase Owens. He has a long line of people wanting to dethrone him outside of him too, like Derek Baker or Aaron the Destroyer, or even our own Chandler Finch, who won that opportunity. But tonight, non-title, ref sounds for the bell, and Midas looks to boot Bobby, but no, now just picking him up and slamming him down. I do not know the weight comparison, but we can sure see the height is clearly in the favor of Midas, and that is one consistency over Bobby, man, is that he is not the tallest, but he sure has the power of somebody who was 6'8". Oh, and the knee driven in on Bobby Blackwell. As Midas taking control early, slamming him down. But no, as we see Bobby meet the foot to Midas. Backbreaker there. As Bobby now goes for the quick pin. Kick out early. I would be surprised otherwise. Now just slapping Midas as Midas goes to the outside. BT and Midas now on the outside, both coming in. As we see the scoop slam from Bobby Man. Not Bobby Man. We have many different Bobbies around this community. My apologies. But Blackwell gets set up, and oh, the big boot following the snake eyes, but almost like a long dart to the top rope. I don't know if that's just a size thing that Midas has, or if... Oh, but no, Midas getting power bombed by Blackwell. Many people said when Bobby won that it was a major upset. And I feel like to a lot of people that might be true. But I think in the head of Bobby and in my own head, this is what is to be expected of Bobby Blackwell, as he's just gut wrench. The amount of damage he can do. He has been so impressive early on in his career. Oh, kip up by Midas following that lariat, now just picking up Bobby and slamming him down once again. Midas does have a lot of the athletic advantages, but we have to see where he is overall, as another lariat by Bobby drives Midas all the way down, and not just a slap to the face again. Kick to the back of Midas, as this is only Bobby's 4th match here. So far, as we see that belly to belly, so far he has beaten eight other men before even having this match. We see some back and forth action. No, even though it was a ladder match, he did not necessarily pin 8 people. 8 men is more than the undefeated Kenji currently, who is 7-0, I believe. Irish whip taking out the ref as Bobby, if there's an advantage to be taking place, but no, ref is already back up on his feet as Midas gets back in the ring. This time Irish whipping Bobby and meeting him with the boot. Boots like that to a shorter opponent just kind of clocks them straight on in the face. A lot of times when you boot somebody, it's almost reaching up, you're almost hitting the bottom of their jaws. Bobby reverses that. But when your opponent is the size and height of Bobby Blackwell, it's more just straight on. You're almost hitting his nose. I've been very... Oh, we get a roll-up pin there. There's 1, 2, no, 2 count by Bobby. I've been very impressed by both men in this match, showing off their strength, being able to just kind of toss each other around, as we see Irish whips just really plowing through many different people, both men in this match. Going back to Bobby's theme, he says, "What's your weight? You're too easy to throw." I don't know if there's anybody who weighs more than Midas other than Ichi and possibly Kenji. So if that sentiment is true, then I feel like everybody on the roster can quite possibly be in danger, as he gets him up, and oh, he hits Misery. 2, no, kick out by Midas that time, as Blackwell hitting Misery, a move that has won him most of his matches. We have yet to see some of the other moves in his arsenal that I've seen him do in training. As he's berating Midas with those elbow strikes, now sending him into the corner. Dragging his face on the top rope now. Ref using his discretion, giving him a warning. Now setting him up, back breaker on the knee, now going for another pin. 2 count, but no. Midas kicks out once again. Both men showing their best as a backbreaker yet again. As Midas rolls out with a threat of a boot to the chest, but now striking Bobby Snapmare. Bobby not appreciating that Snapmare as as we're just getting back and forth action now, and taking Bobby to the outside as Midas joining him. Sending him right back in the ring. They're just one-upping each other when it comes to strength. As getting him up, getting Bobby up. Kingdom Powerbomb as he goes for the pin. Ref in position to... No, oh, that was a very, very close 2 count. Midas now hyping himself up. Grabbing Bobby. As Bobby now just striking the head of Midas, just getting in some offense, but Midas seemingly unaffected. Now comboing him up with his own strikes, the big boot, followed by the leg drop of Midas. Arm wrenching him now, but Bobby Blackwell. Oh, but no, the spear by Midas, but that's just, Bobby's already back on his feet. Into the corner now is Midas clubbing Bobby Blackwell. Setting him up on the top rope. And he's now getting him up in the avalanche position. The avalanche power slam. That is a lot of weight and height driven, but Bobby still kicking out. As he is setting up once again to take out Bobby Blackwell. 2, but no, another kick out by Bobby Blackwell. This time, no, rolling reversal. Big boot to the face of Bobby as his undefeated streak might be in danger. Midas setting up once again, getting him into that power slamming position and dropping him, not even following through, just letting his own weight take him down to the mat. It with another spear as Bobby has to be hurt. This could very well be the match. 1, 2, but no. Bobby kicks out yet again from the spear by Midas. Going for the elbow, missing just barely, not being able to fully square up. And yes, that time rolling, and it just sends Bobby all the way through, but he's back up, and he's got Midas up for misery. Close to the ropes, not able, might be knocked out, not able to grab it, and that's a 3 count as Bobby Blackwell, your EWTV champion, remains undefeated moving forward. As when I saw that move from the top rope, I thought that might just be it from Bobby Blackwell. But we have yet to see what is enough to put him down. Instead, he continues his trajectory straight through people. Sometimes the easiest way to it is through it. And if he was going to that AMO world title some point in his future, he is going through the roster. Now Leon Stark coming to the ring first. He is showing his Christmas spirit here tonight with the Christmas light colorway, his Christmas hat on, and he might just well pull off the upset of the season here tonight. But he is full of the Christmas spirit as he goes up against the former AMO World Champion.
A king is born. I told you before. A king is born. Now I told you before. A king is born.
Takes on PK King here tonight. And now you have to think PK King is ready for this match after losing what he held so close in that triple threat. Of course, PK does have that rematch clause at 2021, the Space Odyssey. More info on the pay-per-view coming very, very soon. But tonight, PK King, Leon Stark, pride is on the line between these two men.
I don't care what the place is, from the penthouse to pavement. You better hear what I say. Hey, yeah. Yes, my soul is blessed, the king is born. Mama, I confess I'm a bad, bad man. Ain't no one like me. I'm a legend. Ain't no one like me.
Ref sounds for the bell, and Leon Stark starts off quick. Bulldog to PK King. I was gonna start off the match with a slower pace, talking about the Kingdom, or in the first time these two men met in the ring. Quick note, no count there. I believe the only other time these two guys have met in an AMO ring was for the first tournament to crown the champion, where Leon Stark lost the match, but partially due to the outside interference of Malcolm Bates. But now Leon Stark having his time for redemption, nearing the end of the 2020 year, but catching him. Oh no, Leon taking PK King to the limit early on with that crossbody. Leon Stark rolling through with a snapmare. Drop kick to the back of the shoulder. It's a lot of force on the back of the shoulder there. Now picking him up, but no, PK King, elbow to the top of the head, but no, Leon Stark reverses it again, rolling through double stomp. He's bringing the fight to the former champion, hitting that moonsault. And this is very, very surprising. I think a lot of people would admit. But the underdog in Leon Stark is shining here tonight. Elbows by PK King. I rip into the ropes. The corner now. PK King jumping up, but no. Leon Stark had it scouted, turning around and rolling through that Hurricane Rana. He is having an incredible, his awareness, his ring awareness has shot up, it seems, with that oh, and he goes for another headlock driver, not a headlock driver. But going for the pin now. Move escaping my mind. Hurricane Rana driver. There it is. But no, PK missing the kick, follow up. Jumping with the clothesline. Back and forth action. PK King rolling neck breaker as Leon down to the apron, and PK just taunting to the fans, telling everybody how smart he is. Taking it to the outside now. I don't know if that's necessarily his smartest idea, but maybe so. Sending Stark off of the stairs. Stark now doing the same. Ref up to a 3 count. Stark celebrating the Christmas spirit there. Oh, and he just sends his elbow, that forearm elbow area, into PK King. We've seen that before. That can nearly knock out some of Stark's opponents the way he hits it. And getting the headlock up and back. Drop superplex there to PK King, and just slashing a slap type chop, whatever you want to call that. Now hitting the Hurricane Rana, still on the outside. Ref still counting. Now at 11. As Stark getting inside. Breaking his own count. Stark does not want to potentially win like that. Caught by PK King. And hitting the Salida del Sol on the outside. Back shoulders of PK King driven into the ground. No mat. Just the padding we have on the outside. And now Stark coming back in the ring once again. Breaking his own count again. As PK King is on the ropes here. Reversing, however, into that leg sweep. Ref back up to a 5 count already. PK King now having the momentum on his side, but no, a kip up by Leon. Back into the headlock, but no, breaks the wrist control and meets him once again, going for that roll through, but no, PK reversing that as well. Celebrating as he has this at hand for the moment. Ref back up to 10 once again. Stark hitting him. Back up to 12 off the ring post now. as finally they get back inside of the ring. Leon Stark hitting warning shots, rolling PK King through. 2 and no, a 2 count to PK King. Stark now setting up. Lost equilibrium. Not wasting time on that one as he gets the 3 count. Leon Stark just pinned PK King. That is an upset if I have ever seen one, as we see that shot to the outside. And I'm sure we're going to see some of the stuff back inside of the ring as we see the warning shots disorienting PK King as he follows through. Lost equilibrium, and PK King has pulled off the Christmas miracle, getting the pin over PK King. As you know, deep down, this has to feel good for PK King. And if this has to feel good for Leon Stark. And if I'm PK King, maybe you got to go back to the drawing board. Maybe you got to call some extra reinforcements. But it is a holly season for Leon Stark as we go into our next match. And it is now time for Kenji Kobayashi's Open Challenge, putting the AMO Pure Championship on the line here tonight for the Christmas special. Many people haven't had a match yet could still answer the challenge. Even some people who have had matches. Leon Stark might have just taken a breather in the back and is ready to run back out here and try to pull off another major upset. But Kenji carrying that title down to the ring, and he looks poised and ready for whoever could come out from backstage. As we wait to see who it'll be as he gets inside of the ring. Gentlemen, let's see who is accepting the Open Challenge. As we hear the coin drop, as Goro Mori has accepted the Open Challenge. Former world champion in his own right. It's been very, very shaky as of late. Looking to take on the undefeated Kenji Kobayashi. Mori, Kenji Kobayashi, two of the major Japanese influences in AMO Wrestling. AMO Wrestling is big in Japan, and it is also where the big boys play. So it is fitting that in this Open Challenge we will have two big Japanese men go back and forth in what is sure to be a brutal, pure wrestling match. sparks flying. He's ready to take on the champ. You see, the title is on the line. That is how confident Kenji is that he can retain here tonight against anybody, as he's undefeated thus far. The challenger, the brass bear, Goro Mori. And your pure wrestling champion, the Pillar, Kenji Kobayashi. Kenji lastly beating Sniper at WWX to retain that title. Representing the title. We will have 3 5-minute rounds until a submission or a knockout. Clock is set. Oh my gosh! Kenji just knocked out Goro Mori in record timing. That is the fastest match in AMO Wrestling. We will have to double check the exact time of the match. But Kenji Kobayashi is still your pure champion.
Control for Gateway. Orbiter armor tracted. Out.
Roger, Houston.
We have GLS confirmation of fuel and main engine check.
Ground control to
Roger,
Major
Control.
Tom.
How are we for that 11:28 launch time? Over.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Copy that, Houston. Roger.
Auto sequence start. T-minus 30 seconds.
Take your protein pills and put your helmet on.
Pressure building for takeoff.
Ground control to Major Tom.
Gateway control. We're go for launch. Countdown management.
Commencing countdown engines
We are go for
on.
launch. Over.
Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event, as we will have 6-man tag action. Coming to the ring first is the faction known as Subway. Arthur Finch, Sebastian Ramos, and Luke Franklin. They will be taking on tonight the Devil Fish family. As we have Romero, Matt Heathers, and your AMO World Champion in the Mountain Ichi.
Streaks of blood, I turn in summer, I turn like the end of summer. And we will face to the east, to bring the best to the beast. Are you the best that I rescue? Are you the best that I can know? Are you the best that I rescue? Face to the east.
all professionalism by the Devilfish family. Matt Heathers, Romero, looking to possibly pick up tag gold in the near future, but there is your world champion in Ichi after winning that 2 out of 3 falls triple threat against Midas and PK King. As this match will surely be that. It'll live up to the hype. It'll live up to the name. As we have our main event for our Christmas special. Match underway now, starting off Sebastian Ramos and Ichi. Surprising fact, both men have the same overall record of 8-4 currently. Singles record, a little bit different between the two men. But starting off tonight, could be big for Sebastian if he's able to actually pick up the win over the world champion. But Ichi having different plans. As while this match gets underway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching the Island of Misfit Toys, the AMO Wrestling Christmas Special. Now, of course, it is called the Island of Misfit Toys because AMO Wrestling is essentially where all of the wrestlers that nobody else seemingly wanted have come to put on their own matches, to create their own stories. So we thank you guys for watching. As this match unfolds, of course you saw the pay-per-view announcement in January 2021, Fighting on a Space Odyssey. So we have an announcement for that pay-per-view with every match on that card will be taking place in a steel cage, as we see the tag from Ramos to Franklin. Ichi's still in the ring, but yes, every match will be in a steel cage. Distinct rules will be set as time unfolds, as we already have some rematches for people, and we are still deciding some contenders as well. But as the building limits us from essentially raising and lowering that steel cage and setting it up and tearing it down in between matches, every match will take place in it. Some matches will just be pinfall. Some matches we will still have pure wrestling rules. We will have matches where you can escape through the cage. We have matches where you cannot escape through the cage. Everything will be determined later on as this match unfolds here. We know a couple of the matches already, as PK King will get his rematch against Ichi. I don't know who that steel cage is going to benefit the most, as PK King has the Kingdom behind him, but Ichi has the Devilfish family and Romero and Matt Heathers. You'll also have the tag match inside of the steel cage. That match we know already will allow you to escape through the top, through the door, however you can escape. That will be the winning conditions for that match. As we will have the Carolina Connection versus the Young Lions. Still, we will determine the contender for Ichi's Pure Wrestling title next week on our last show of 2020. And we will have a #1 contender for the women's title. That match could be anything, could be many different things as well. There's Romero and Arthur Finch now squaring off in the ring. Ooh, kick to the back of Arthur Finch there. See, he's now just biting the fingers of Arthur Finch. Shot to the stomach as he goes for the kick, but no. All members of Subway have been tagged in already. Ichi on the outside, Romero in the ring, and now looking to tag in Matt Heathers as both teams showcasing a little bit of everybody already as Matt Heathers, Arthur Finch, history between these two men. Starting from episode 1, continuing from that spectacular. Now setting up, Irish whipping him into the corner. Blocking it by Arthur Finch and a drop kick. Looking to make the tag now. Luke Franklin coming back in. Subway has been very interesting with how they have kind of decided it. Who is going to be taking a lot of the tag duties in the team? Who's going to be the singles guy? Devilfish family, same in their own right. As we saw, Romero had his shot against Bika King, and then Ichi also had his shot. The only person to not necessarily fight somebody in the Kingdom is Matt Heathers, and I'm sure that is coming very soon. And now shoving down Sebastian Ramos as Matt Heathers now reversing once again, keeping momentum on his side. Sending Romero into the corner. That is not where you want to be if you are a team Subway. And a giant boot from Ichi as the world champ back in. Match restarts with both men who started the match. Only a 1 count there from Sebastian Ramos. Ichi dragging him over back to the corner. But no, this time Sebastian fighting out of it into a bulldog. Getting some air on that one to grab the neck of Ichi. As he's getting up. Sebastian, no stranger to the top rope. Frog splash by Sebastian Ramos. He's got the leg to kick out by Ichi. This match is still in its early beginnings. Jawbreaker by Sebastian Ramos, but no. Back and forth are these two men. Would love to see a one-on-one between these two at some point, as there's just the contrast of styles, as Sebastian Ramos still has the upper hand on Ichi, the world champ at the moment. Neck breaker by Sebastian Ramos. Tag team maneuver there by Sebastian and Luke. Luke Franklin, of course, the biggest man. Ichi also the biggest man. But Luke still relatively small considered to some of the other big men here in AMO Wrestling. So he would just kind of fit in on the Devilfish family, as all of those guys are just extremely muscular. They kind of have all that in common. Of course, we have Subway's Arthur Finch and Luke Franklin now in the ring. They tagged together when we crowned our first tag team champions, coming up short there. Matt Heathers now coming in. Matt Heathers and Arthur Finch, like I mentioned already, but now Matt Heathers coming up to the top rope. Sebastian. Oh my gosh, a shooting star press. As the hidden agility of the Devilfish family. As Sebastian now getting involved in shoving Matt Heathers off the top rope. As Arthur Finch now getting up to his feet. Matt Heathers crawling. Getting out of the way though. Arthur Finch still with the advantage, but no. Matt Heathers sitting him into the corner. Arthur Finch getting out of it. Kick to the middle. dragging him over to the ropes. Getting out of it. Half and half suplex now. Setting up Matt Heathers once again. And a thrust kick to the side of the head of Matt Heathers as he rolls him over for the pin. Romero in the ring, even though it seems like Romero kicked out on his own that time. Luke Franklin tagging himself in. Using the power there to take down Matt Heathers as he pops him up for the modern baseball punch. Now dragging Matt Heathers to the middle of the ring. Kick out again by Matt Heathers as Sebastian comes in and takes out Ichi, possibly busting him open. Luke Franklin, Matt Heathers still in the ring, still the legal men. Pump handle, basket, driver. Now getting him down and just laying in some fists. The striking and the punching of Luke Franklin drives his offense. Matt Heathers going for the chop block. Luke Franklin saw it coming, stepped out of the way. Didn't want any part of that knee problems, but Luke Franklin sending Matt Heathers out of the ring. And now Luke Franklin over the top rope takes out Matt Heathers as the big man goes flying. As the crowd chants along to the action. Taking down Matt Heathers again as Ichi possibly cleaning up some of the blood that might have been spilt earlier. Chop to the chest. Matt Heathers retorts. Both men decide to get back in the ring. As Luke Franklin grabs him and just starts chopping him. Ref might have looked as if he grabbed the beard. Just chopping again at Matt Heathers. And a spine buster by Luke Franklin. Comboing in some punches, following up with the clothesline. Snapmare by Luke Franklin, and now just getting the head scissors as he just sends some elbows in on the head of Matt Heathers. Hate to be that, following the chops and those elbows. Probably not feeling too grand at the moment. But Matt Heathers now sending Luke Franklin, getting him on the DDT on the apron. Spiking him in. Sending him back to the outside. Tilt-a-whirl DDT as Ichi gets back up on the apron. Strikes exchanging once more. Sending him back inside the ring, and Luke Franklin follows. Tagging in Ichi. Luke Franklin comes to the outside. They want to start this out here. Chops would know. The flapjack by Ichi. 2 count. And a DDT. Back and forth they continue to go. 4 count. Rolls on. 6 count by the ref, using his own discretion to continue counting. Ichi just staring into Luke Franklin. Back up to a 9 count. as both men decide to get back in the ring before the count of 10. Back suplex there. Ichi rolling him over. No, only a 1 count there. Sebastian Ramos got in, looking to break up the pin, not needed. Still staring down the champ. Very bold statement by Sebastian there. As Ichi DDTs Luke Franklin and his entire weight goes the other way. Looking to crawl. Both other members of Subway looking for the tag, and Luke Franklin looking to power out of everything with a jawbreaker. Now looking to possibly end Ichi, as Ichi still down. Trying to get Ichi up as he turns over. He has taken a majority of the attack by Subway thus far. I think these teams have a silent respect for each other. As Romero is tagged back in as Luke Franklin was waiting. And another jawbreaker to Romero this time. I think these teams have a respect for each other because even though they address different things, they have very similar meanings. Both teams very well traveled. Of course, Ichi from Japan. Sebastian Ramos even did a stint over in Japan as well. There he went by a different name, however. Now Arthur Finch and Ichi back in the ring. Arthur Finch and Matt Heathers, both very local competitors. Traveling the southeast area. Along with Luke Franklin and Deshaun Romero, both. Luke Romero probably a little more well-traveled than Luke Franklin, but they are through and through as we see that air raid crash to the back of Arthur Finch. Only a 2 count there, no breakup. He goes for the kick, and oh, and a dragon screw leg whip by Arthur Finch. Catches Ichi, but no, rolling around. Ichi headbutts Arthur Finch. But Arthur Finch gets up. His mother always said he was hard-headed. As Ichi now gets him down for the Fujiwara armbar, and that time Romero breaks it up before it lasted any longer. Massive shot there, but Arthur Finch catching him into another dragon screw. Picking him up now. Oh, ref taken out for the moment as Arthur Finch sends him down to the bottom, and now just washing his face with some feet. That's not an effective way. You need Tide or something to wash. It's not his skincare routine. Arthur Finch now possibly busted open as Romero gets tagged in. Romero, even though he said he is not the leader, he is undoubtedly the founder of the Devilfish family, as Finch DDT possibly busting open Romero now as everybody's bleeding. And the cave in. 2. No, and a kick out by Romero following that cave in as he's going over and he's tagging in Sebastian Ramos. Both men back and forth. Neck breaker by Sebastian. Uppercut there as he's going back over. Intermediate tags at this point in the match are very crucial. Making sure everybody stays fresh as Luke setting up modern baseball punch. as Romero bounced off the ropes or something and now tags in Matt Heathers after taking care of Luke Franklin following the punch. He either fell into it, I don't fully know what happened, but the Devilfish family still taking its advantage as Matt Heathers power bombing Luke Franklin down on the mat. Luke Franklin getting back up, then driving through. Monkey flip there. Lariat by Matt Heathers. Kick to the back now. Getting him up. Dropping him face first. Back down on the apron. And Luke Franklin is now crawling to try to make a tag. Matt Heathers might just let him as Sebastian Ramos comes back in. Arguably the freshest out of everybody in Subway, and he lets Matt Heathers know with that forearm strike. Going for the elbow, but no, Matt Heathers moved out of the way. Now catching him, snapmare. Knee to the back, right on the vertebrae. And just makes your whole nervous system go tingly. As he Irish whips him into the other corner. Now going for the corner drop kicks. Back and forth. Now grabbing the arm as he was trying to get up and wrenching at that shoulder, as we mentioned, or as we know, Sebastian has a history with shoulder injuries. And Heather's getting out of it. No, kicking him. Going. Looking for it. Spinning. Lemon Fresca! As he plants Matt Heathers down to the mat. One. No, as Ichi comes in to pick, to knock, to separate the pin. Luke sends him back to the outside. As Sebastian looking for a diving elbow drop misses. As Matt sends him into the corner, tags in Ichi, who just broke up the pin. Strike to the abdomen as Luke meets him back in the corner, but no, Ichi reversal. Strike, and those strikes from Ichi just like frying pans. I don't know how much, because they were just almost exchanging strikes, but now Ichi tilt-a-whirl DDT, or tornado DDT from the second rope. 1, 2, no, kick out, or broken up by Arthur Finch. Very close. Reverse edge-o-matic. Sebastian hyping himself up, going back up to the top rope once again, possibly looking for the frog splash. No, going for a headbutt to the shoulder. Ichi worse for wear right now. Kick to the back, going for the pin. This has been a long match. That might just do it. 2 count, but no. Kick out by Ichi. Ichi, no, grab, no, Sebastian taking down Ichi from behind. Reversal by Ichi and hitting his own Hurricane Rana. Tilt-a-whirl. Taunting to the crowd. These fans might be torn on who they're celebrating for. 2, kick out by Romero. Not Ramos, sorry, I was looking at Romero. Romero, possibly the freshest out of the Devilfish family, despite, as we see that pile driver that put so many people away. 2, only a 2 count by Ramos. Is that avalanche coming from the top of the mountain. Romero catching Ichi again, going for a strike, misses. And going for another pile driver to Ramos. Sebastian, 2. Oh, but broken up this time by Arthur Finch. That could have been it. And another forearm strike. sending Sebastian to the outside now. Ichi hyping himself up as the family versus a different type of family. I think all of these men would consider their teammates family. We see a crucifix. No pin off of that. But now Ichi, air raid crash as he goes for the pin. Yet, no, kick out from Sebastian. Not expecting that. Following through with the headbutt. Sebastian taking so much from Ichi right now and still able to kick out. Ichi has been given so much and still able to... Oh! I thought Ramos was about to get a tag in. Ichi had different plans in mind. Calling Ramos to get back up, but no, this time Sebastian getting out of it. Neck breaker. They've taken and they've given so much to the other team. And a 2 count for Ramos this time. Near fall after near fall. As we're seeing another lemon Fresca, this time to the champ. And if Ramos pins Ichi right now, he will have a monstrous case going forward, but no. Broken up by Matt Heathers. As Arthur Finch still looking to break up the pins. Luke Franklin absolutely gassed as Ramos and Romero now, the 2 legal men, strike to the arm, but no. Kick to the back of the leg followed by Ramos, and then reverse neck breaker. As Ramos setting up for something, it seems. As Romero still down, taking this moment as a breather. Crawling to get a tag in. Ramos not letting him. Not quite yet. Reversal by Romero. Deciding to just stay in the match despite finally getting some separation. Instead, looking, no, Ramos not letting him get a tag team move in. Getting him by the back of the head and now trying to drive him over to his own corner. No, Romero reversing, not letting him get a tag team move in either. Now just clubbing at Ramos is Romero. Back and forth still, as you can see some of the blood trickle in from the side of the head of Ramos. On the outside again. Sending him back in the ring. Ramos has his own pace now. Going up to the top rope, looking for something big. Going for the frog splash, but no. Knees in the middle. Getting up and just starts kicking at Romero. Following up with the European. Through the pain. 2. Kick out by Romero. Sending him into the corner. Putting his knee, slowing down a little bit. Trying to conserve whatever energy is left. As Romero reversing. Setting up. Ramos. Both men have decided that they might just have to be. As we see a very innovative maneuver by Ramos without a lot of space and taking 5 seconds of rest. Hyping himself up. Drop kick. Looking to go up to the top rope, and instead decides against it. Possibly taunting a little too much at this point in the match, but I think he's just looking for Ramos to get up. Impatience now making him get up. Reverse execution, beating his chest once again. Now setting up for the finish, but no, instead sending him into the corner, turning him around, going up to the top rope. As Sebastian might have been looking for something very dangerous, but no, Romero back down. Reversal, getting him by the arm, snapping the fingers of Ramos, now setting him on the ropes, putting him on the middle, and just choking away at Ramos. Now getting him, just clubbing blows to the head. And now getting him up. Pile driver. As both teams absolutely gassed. Romero doing the smart thing, dragging him a little bit away from the corner. Arthur Finch getting in, but not quick enough, as the Devilfish family win the main event, pinning Sebastian Ramos. And at the very end, they just cut off the corners, saying, "I'm fresher than you," and Romero picking up the pin for his team. Great competition between the two teams, both looking for more opportunities. And if you are the man in the middle, the Mountain Ichi, you're looking forward to retaining your title going into the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays from AMO Wrestling.